Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. This is the Desert Gardener, and today I want to show you what you do when you receive some fig cuttings and how to get them prepared for storage. I just received some fig cuttings that I ordered online, and they just arrived. They arrive in a package like this, and let's get to it. The first thing we're going to do, we are going to sanitize our work surfaces. Want to make sure that there's no dirt and it's completely sanitary, so we could store these cuttings for as long as possible. I'm ideally trying to store this till the second week of December, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, we're going to start with our first one. This is the package. What we got here is the Panache Tiger. Going to take him out. The first thing you want to do, it's nicely double sealed. Paper towel there. Panache Tiger. First thing you want to do, you want to go ahead and observe your actual cutting that you have received. You want to make sure it's not dry. You want to make sure they're in a good condition. It's labeled already. Very nice. Panache. And this is a tiger fig. It looks like, and the great looking cutting. It's about the size of my thumb. I get about 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 notes. Fantastic. And on the second one, same thing. Panache Tiger. And the notes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on this one. I'm not really too crazy about this right here, which basically showing that this is a 2-year-old wood, which going to be probably a little bit challenging, but we'll see what happens. Worst case scenarios, I'll have to cut it down. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We are going to set away our cutting, and we are going to get a Tupperware. I already pre-rinsed this right here before I brought it out. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take some water. That should be enough. It's probably about half a bottle. Next thing, hydrogen peroxide, 3%. And I'm going to put a generous amount in here. If it's good for human body, it is good for tree. What you need is a toothbrush. Just mix that in there, like so. And put your cuttings in. Just like that. Give it a swirl. Let it soak in some of that water and hydrogen peroxide. And then what we're going to do, we're gently going to brush it, especially around these node areas. We don't know what kind of a condition the place that these cuttings came from were at, or if there was any kind of a cross-contamination of any kind. Basically, you want to make sure that you got really clean cuttings when you're storing away. That's going to keep mold and any sickness away. Okay, so there's that one right there. And on the secondary, same thing. Quick brush. You don't have to be really rough on it. Just like that. I'm gonna go ahead and give this a rinse, like so. And I'm going to put it away on this sheet to dry. There you go. There's our Tiger Panache. And I have another packet here. Came in. These are usually should be bubble wrap, so there's no damage to the actual cuttings. And on this one here, we have RDB Ronde de Bordeaux. Ronde de Bordeaux. Very sought after variety. Here we go. So this was basically the summer growth. So these are not dormant. So the reason I picked the non-dormant, I'm actually experimenting with this because most of the cuttings I've always grown, they have been from dormant cuttings, and I had great success with them. These right here, however, they're telling me that, you know, they don't really have a shelf life. And if you look at this one right here, you still kind of green note here. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to be keeping a close eye on this every 3-4 days, because if they start root while this in the fridge, at that point I'm going to be rooting them. I'm going to put them in water like I normally do, and I'll be sure to, you know, include those videos as well, because I only root in water, and after I get about 1.5, almost 1 3/4 inch of root and some vigorous growth, I'm going to go ahead and plant them in soil. And I've had great success with it. So this time around I'm going to be documenting the whole thing, but I really wanted to play around with some fresh cuttings, basically just to see what happens. Okay, and our next variety here is going to be the Chicago Hardy, one of my absolute favorites. Extremely hardy. These actually could grow in very cold places. Got a very vigor growth, and can't wait to add this variety. Let's take a look at this note right here. So we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, one on the bottom, 9 healthy looking cutting. Super excited. Again, these are fresh cuttings, and I just need to be able to hold on to them in my fridge and store them till mid-December. Now I'm gonna keep a close eye on them, and we'll go from there. And here's one, and here's the second one. Take a look at this one right here. We have 1 2 3 note, size of my pinky, just a tad bit smaller. I actually much prefer these cuttings with a couple of nodes, and especially this size. Find them absolutely amazing. Overall, great cuttings. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a rinse here. Perfect. And one last thing that we're going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and rinse this. Since, you know, you get the peroxide in this water here, I just want to go ahead and give them a nice rinse. There's one. There's 2. You could always do this in your kitchen sink as well, but this is my peaceful moment in the garage. So getting used to getting done what I need right here at my little station. There we go. And there we go. Perfect. These cuttings are washed now. I'm done with this water, so I can dump it out later. Going to put that right over here. So now with this tray, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take some paper towel here, and I'm going to dry them now. Start with my tiger. Just want to get the excess water on it. There's plenty of water on these anyway. These are fresh. There we go. And the next tiger. Here we go. 2. Ronde de Bordeaux. What a beautiful cutting. Absolutely stunning. Can't wait for this one. And one more. So this already came actually marked. Shout out to the seller. What they do to actually use this Sharpie, and these are white paint, white oil paint, that is. So when you're cleaning them, the writing won't come off. Now if you were to use acrylic, when you use a lot of water on it, then you're going to be losing the paint that's on there as well. Okay, so there we go. We got 6 cuttings, and I'm going to show you how to actually store them. I'm going to go ahead and wipe this excess water off. There we go. Perfect. Now, let's see here. My bag here, Chicago Hardy. So we're going to take our Chicago Hardy cutting. Going to place it in here like so. There's another second Chicago Hardy. We're going to place it here. And I'm not going to put a wet paper towel in there. There's already enough humidity within these cuttings. Let me pull it this way. But I'll show you where I'm actually going to be using the damp paper towel inside the bag. Keeps the molding to a bare minimum. I'm going to squeeze the air out of it, but not too much. Here's the Chicago Hardy. The next one, let's do Ronde de Bordeaux. Here's one cutting. And here's the second one. Same thing. So as soon as you put them in here, you can see the humidity that gets built up on this, so that's plenty. And like I said, what you're going to do, you're going to check on these, or at least I check on them every 3, maybe 4 days. I open the bag and I allow some air to go in, and it would dry it up just a tad bit. Finish humidity, then we'll deal with it. Perfect. And the last one is going to be my Panache Tiger. Oops. Here we go. Tiger in the bag. Okay. Go ahead and roll it nice and tight. Get that air out and zip it up. Perfect. Now what I'm going to do with this right here, I'm going to put the Panache Tigers in one bag. I already pre-made these bags for the sake of, saving a little bit of time. And this is where I actually use the paper towel. So this here, the paper towel, I'm going to just slightly get it damp. I don't want water dripping from it, so when I go like this, nothing should be coming out. Just a little bit of wetness will do. One more puff. There we go. There's one. Oops. And I'm just going to put my paper towel right inside this bag. Like so. And roll it up one more time. Now on that one, I am going to squeeze it pretty good. There's one cutting. And I'm going to put the other two in here. And one of the reasons I'm actually separating these cuttings, because I got these cuttings right here from the same seller. I like to keep those together. Just use one of these. Perfect. Go. Good to go. And roll them up. So tight. Okay, so now I have my cuttings in plastic, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and place them in my thick cutting Tupperware. Put one here and second one here. Closing the lid. Press down on it. There you go. This thing is good to go. It's gonna go inside the fridge in one of the bottom drawers. Usually we keep the fruits. Have extra fridge in my garage. Mainly I use it for my cuttings and, you know, waters, sodas and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna keep it on the bottom of the fridge. I'm gonna check on it every 3-4 days. Open up the bag, let some air get in there, and that's pretty much about it. I will be doing more videos on more cuttings. Well, actually I have a lot of cuttings coming in, so I will be doing more tutorials, show you guys, but it's pretty much the same exact thing. I do this over and over again, and all this is going to do is going to hold these cuttings fresh for you till you are ready to root. Okay, now if I see any kind of growth, since these are my experiment and these are fresh cuts, if I see any kind of calluses getting built on the figs and everything, that means that you need to root them before they go bad. So at that point, I'm going to start my water cutting and we'll go from there. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you like the video and you would like to see more content like this, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.